fine and dandy, but when it comes down to it, the supremacy clause,
exactly,
federal law overrules everything.
Right. It's going to have to change
and that's
on a federal
what needs
level.
to be changed.
Yeah. If they do it at the federal level, then there's no more messing around.
Yeah.
Do it there, then there's going to be no more debating it. Really, everybody else will be like, all right, why not? If they think it's fine, it's fine. And studies show that it's fine, and they're having that, whole deal. I had an article pretty much, it's from cannabisnews.org called Eric Holder's pot problem. And the problem is 20 states have allowed, medical marijuana.
Yeah.
And now 2 are have legalized recreational use, and we got 2 or 3 fixing to just turn over, and go to legalizing. So his big thing is like, well, we're at the tipping point, really. We're approaching the tipping point so fast, it's ridiculous. So his whole deal says 20 states plus the District of Columbia now allow sales of medical marijuana, allowing pot prescriptions to treat pretty much any malady from a headache to a hangnail. Colorado and Washington have legalized from a headache to hangnail. Sorry, Colorado and Washington have legalized the drug for recreational use too. Yet federal law still prohibits possession, use, and sale of marijuana for any reason. This explains why some banks are reluctant to accept the large amounts of cash that pot purveyors generate. And like we heard, I think the banks are going to allow it, right? We were talking about the banks not allowing it last week, and we've heard this week the banks are going to allow it as well. So,
shout out to Rick.
Hey, Rick.
Hey, what's up, Rick? Welcome to the chat room, bro.
Yeah, that's a huge deal, because it is on the feds, and they don't want to, they don't want to risk it.
Right.
They don't want to risk it. So it needs to be changed for everything to fall in order.
Yeah. Well, I've got our first medical marijuana story on the medical side of it. It says marijuana may smoke out HIV and AIDS. Researchers have known for decades that marijuana can provide an enormous benefit to patients suffering from HIV and AIDS because of its ability to stimulate the appetite and prevent weight loss. However, a new study finds that the medical give patients the munchies, but it may actually tackle the disease at its core. An analysis published last week in the journal AIDS Researcher and Human Retroviruses by a team of researchers at Louisiana State University indicates the daily regimen of THC may have a significant impact on the progression of HIV. Researchers say that after delivering a daily dose of THC to monkeys for a period of 17 months, the diseased primates displayed a decrease in damaged immune tissue in stomach, a common spot for the infection to occur.
Damn.
So, yeah.
That's how it goes down. They give them the weed, and it's like magical cure. Gave them something. There, it's weed magic. Here, take that monkey.
Well, it says that these findings are consistent with a 2011 study led by Dr. Monilla that points toward monkeys being treated with THC experiencing an overall reduction in infection, as well as improved chances for survival.
I'm totally thinking about all the stoned out monkeys in these laboratories. There's got to be hundreds of monkeys caged up in these laboratories just getting fed brownies and all kinds of, I don't know if chocolate kills monkeys like it does dogs, but they're probably getting monkey cookies or biscuits or something with
monkey
weed
biscuits,
in it. And they're just like, oh yeah, we're just going to give him this strain today and see what happens. Oh look, he don't have cancer.
Yeah.
That weed is great.
Was she talking about monkeys?
We're
and
talking
Dr. Manila?
Dr. Manila.
Manila gorilla. Gorilla for sale. Manila gorilla. Gorilla for sale.
We have a Manila gorilla for sale.
Anyone in the market for one?
Yeah.
He sings and dances.
If you're looking for a Manila gorilla, he's an entertaining bastard. Apparently. Oh, Jesus.
So, yeah. Cool? That's cool.
I mean, that's
Alright, yeah,
that's
cool.
great.
Cool,
That's
man.
what's,
Yeah. Why not?
Okay.
And also
There's
cure
the more
HIV,
research,
I guess.
Yeah,
the more
so,
research
yeah.
that they do, the more findings. I mean, more and more they're finding.
Yeah.
It's true. Marijuana kills AIDS and cancer.
I've got another pretty interesting medical one while we're on the subject.
Yeah, we should talk about
Marijuana
healing
may
powers.
prevent memory
Amazing.
loss by reducing brain inflammation. Interestingly, but certainly not surprisingly, research has suffered, refuting the common notion that marijuana kills brain cells and impairs memory, a notion that has been hammered into our heads for decades. To think
our public education system and organizations such as DARE deceived us would essentially be to not think. Thanks to the brave researchers and patients who continue to come forward with evidence proving the medical benefits of marijuana, one is only required to possess the minutest amount of comprehensive thinking ability in order to separate fact from fiction and reality from conditioning.
No.
Researchers at the Ohio State University found certain components of marijuana to be beneficial for the aging brain, as they were proven to reduce brain inflammation and regenerate dead brain cells. Such information may come as an astounding fact to many, as it is the complete opposite of what we've been taught in regards to marijuana's effect on the brain. And that's true.
Because
We have been told it kills brain cells. It kills...
Propaganda.
Exactly.
There.
The research would be especially
That's
exciting
why
breakthrough.
Stop at Green sounds cool.
Exactly.
Dare sounds like scary. Dare. Hey, we got a caller, man.
We have a caller.
Hello, caller. Who is this? This is Mr. Bud Green with
Hey,
the
what
421
you
show.
doing, Mr. Bud Green?
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. We've been partying down here today,
Oh,
dude.
yeah, that's the way to go. Always party.
Well, you know, I found this condom laying in the driveway out here and went and put it on the neighbor's doorknob.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Sorry,
that's
I was trying to be
neighborhood, huh?
quiet.
Hey, I use big glove stuff, so it's cool.
What a neighborhood.
Yeah, I know, man.
What?
It's so cool, so it's locked in the wind up there.
Oh, he's going to come home and he's like, oh, when do we get this nice rubber-coated doorknob, huh? It's weather-resistant, it looks like.
That's me.
A windsock, so
Yeah,
to speak.
yeah, he's going to think it's like a rain cover. Well, Jimmy hat rain cover.
Well, we were trying to help out, you know.
You what? You're breaking
I
up?
said, we were trying to help out, get rid of stuff.
Uh-oh, you're breaking up.
You know, it was in kind of so.
Oh, yeah, it had to be, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it had to be.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Bud Green, the only problem we got is we can't keep the cats run off of it now.
Oh, no. The cats?
Oh, God, Jesus.
The cats are fighting over the rubber?
Yeah, they ain't even know. I swear.
You got cats out there playing condom tug-of-war?
Jesus, Lord, this is on the internet forever.
Anyway, that's what's going on today.
Well, that's what's going on. There's condoms in the yard, in the driveway.
Well, they're not now. They're on their doorknob.
Now they're on the door.
There's a condom greeting waiting for someone.
Exactly.
Well, thank you for calling in and letting us know.
Not a problem, young man. You have a good evening.
We know what to
You
expect.
too.
Bye.
Well, that was a special caller giving us some live update from some on-the-scene shit, apparently.
In some neighborhood
Letting us know
somewhere.
Yeah,
what he's
some
doing
just
in his neck
random
of the
neighborhood.
woods,
Yeah,
so-
in his neck of the woods, there's
Once you-
condoms
There's
in the
condoms.
driveway.
condoms.
Random rapists have been just throwing condoms into driveways, apparently.
Oh, there's some fun stuff going on in the chat room, folks. Woo-wee.
Do we have any more 421 news at all? I don't think we even closed that out.
Yeah.
I have one tiny one that I'd like to get in because I think it's really important.
I got one too. That's something.
Here we
I got
go.
a few
Feds
things.
release the marijuana banking rules.
Oh, of course they should.
Yeah, federal government responded on Friday to the most important
Good
issue
people.
confronting Colorado's newly legal marijuana industry: difficulty getting a bank account. The Justice Department and the U.S. Treasury published a pair of memos business with marijuana companies. Banks are regulated by the federal government, and federal law still bans the use and sale of marijuana. Banks fear punishment from regulators or even prosecution for racketeering if they do business with the pot industry.
That's just wrong.
Some marijuana growers and retailers have worked around this by quietly establishing bank accounts under company names that don't overly indicate that they're in the marijuana trade. Others have chosen to do all of their business in cash, even hauling bags of money to make tax payments to the state, which they argue is dangerous. And it is. I hope today's guidance prompts...
You go take this $500,000 over here.
Right.
Go pay the taxes. Just
The new
can't
memos
have
are
a bank
drafted
account
to
and
complement a
shoot
set
this
of priorities
extra
for
live
federal law enforcement listed in the so-called Cole memo. The document was meant to focus agents and prosecutors on cases that violate a set of guidelines that include cartel involvement, selling to minors, and moving marijuana across state borders. So,
Yeah, the outlines and guidelines you expect.
there are
in a
there are going to
controlled
be
scenario.
there are going to
Lies
be
are
Scenario
hidden
if
under
you're a
each little
fucking
scenario.
asshole.
Yeah.
oh very
You know?
Well, I got one, and I don't know how real this is, but I found it on the internet, so it's real.
Hey, if
it's
it's on
not
the
on my
internet, it
regular
must
like
be
cannabis
true.
news
It has
site,
to
but you know, whatever. We found this, and I heard about this through the grapevine as well. Atlanta, Georgia. What's his name? Governor Deal. Oh, I don't know if his last name is Deal. His last name ain't Deal. It says Governor Deal legalizes marijuana in Georgia for duration of storm. Now I don't know how true that is, but if a blizzard rolls into town, one way to ease the tension is to let everybody smoke weed. And this
Yeah,
guy was
I
like,
mean,
"Hey, go nuts out there, gang."
That's the number one cure
He
for
said-
cabin fever. I mean, you
Right.
know, yes,
Yeah.
don't go crazy.
He
people
did it
live
in
in
an
the house.
effort
No
to
one's out
calm
driving on the
citizens.
dangerous roads.
He addressed the assembled press and said, "This is what they say." I don't know. I haven't seen a video on this, but it says, "I would like to not only continue but enhance my apology after the last winter storm by legalizing for the duration of the coming winter storm the recreational use of marijuana in the state of Georgia." And that's it.
Okay, see, I wonder because
Nice.
have y'all seen anything from like the pictures and stuff of like the storm that hit? I'm
Well,
talking
hit
like
Atlanta?
people, like
Yeah.
yeah, like
Yeah.
roads
I talked
got
to some-
chaos.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know
They
what
got
I mean?
hit.
It's the ice apocalypse.
I wonder if that was because
Ice
You know what I
apocalypse.
mean?
Ice
He's like,
apocalypse.
oh, all right, we're just gonna legalize it. I want everyone to stay home. And everyone's like,
Stay
"Shit,
in
we
the
gotta get some
house.
weed."
Don't be
Yeah.
out
Everybody
driving.
get the hell
Out
out
there,
at
like,
once.
get them out there on the
Gridlocked
dangerous
it.
ass roads. You
Right.
get all these
Back.
potheads going so they don't vote it
They
in.
weren't being safe, smoked too much.
All right, you potheads, get out there.
Stuck in the snow. That one picture
Have
I've
at
seen,
it.
it was like all these cars that were
We're not
like
gonna
let
let
Oh, yeah,
sideways.
yeah.
chase
People were walking, and up ahead there was a car that was just on fire.
in the snow.
Yeah. Like down the
Jesus.
road, it's like
you know
it's
it's
like
bad
a-
whenever it's an ice apocalypse and there's cars
In
on
the
fire.
snow.
It's
Yeah.
like the
There's a
people
car.
from Escape from LA
That's what I was
just
thinking.
came down with the ice apocalypse. The
I
ice
was just
giants
wondering
came
if
down
that
and started blowing
was
up
that
fucking
one
cars.
dude that was like
No
lit on
joke.
fire. It's like I'm gonna sit here and stay warm.
Well,
I got something. Yeah, I got another icy place to talk about. Possibly the third state to legalize on the little list of states that are really going for it right now. Alaska is poised to become the third state to legalize retail marijuana after pro-pot advocates this week cleared the signature hurdle to place an initiative on the August ballot. So they're really trying to get it out there.
Good for
They
them.
got 31,593 signatures, so they should have what they need.
Good for them.
They're really
Nice.
trying to get it on there. So go Alaska.
Go Alaska.
Avoid the ice giants.
Thanks,
Watch
yeah.
out for ice
oh
apocalypse.
yeah.
It's going much easier for you.
Yep.
Maybe it's warm up there for you guys right now. I hope so.
Snoop hotboxes hotel. Firemen called.
In
Oh.
typical Snoop Dogg form.
became the official smokeout king when he hotboxed a hotel room so well, firemen were called to the scene. TMZ reports the story like thusly. The fire alarm was triggered at 10 a.m. He was in Australia. Australia's finest arrived ready to save the day. Instead of finding an out-of-control blaze, they found Snoop and his friends blazing. Here's
Very
where it
much
gets
controlled
classy.
blaze.
Instead of flipping out, Snoop invited responders in and took an Instagram pic, saying that he always wanted to be a firefighter.
I heard you talking about that earlier, and I was like, man, now that's a real player right there. They came to the door all like, oh shit, where's the fire? And he was like, come on in, boys. Come on in. We got these ladies in here. We're smoking these blunts. Y'all boys, come on in. Bring the fire.
He always talks.
Take
so
a picture with
calm
me.
and
Yeah,
cool.
hell yeah. Throw it
Yeah,
down for the
yeah.
photos,
Chill.
boys.
Yeah.
Snoop Lion.
Yep.
Snoop Lion.
That's how cool Snoop Dogg is.
We're just going
Snoop
Snoop.
Lion.
Yeah.
Still
Snoop.
We're just
we
hanging
just
with
say
Snoop.
Snoop.
Yeah, that's what. That's
We're
exactly
leaving it
what
at
it said
Snoop.
in the
Yeah.
story too. It just said Snoop.
That's all that
so,
needs to be said right there,
Yeah.
my friends.
Yeah.
Man, y'all want to listen to some music?
I think we should.
I'm ready to jam out on some music.
This is a radio show.